Imperial Princess Quincarry. I remember someone saying you can use this for a Yugioh deck. I don't know how that works though. Set a Libromancer spell trap directly from your deck, except Origin Story. Libromancer ritual cards you control gain attack equal to their own level times 100. If a ritual monster is ritual summoned to your field, you can target a spell trap your opponent controls and destroy it. Okay. How was everyone's Halloween? Were you guys all out and about like I was until just now? This card gains the following effects based on the original names of the materials used for its fusion summon. Dual Avatar Empowered Yugioh. The attack of your battling dual avatar monsters becomes 3,000 during the damage calculation. Once per turn, target a card in the field and banish it. Whoa. If this fusion summon card is destroyed, special summon a dual avatar fist Yuhi and one dual avatar feet Koki from your deck. And if they do, they cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. Dang. Libromancer Gaming? I don't know about that. If you pendulum summon a monster, place this card on either the top or bottom of your deck. When you draw this card, you can reveal it during your main phase. You can conduct one pendulum summon of a monster from your hand in addition to your normal pendulum summon. But you can only gain this effect once per turn. Oh, when you draw this card, reveal it. During your main phase, you can conduct one pendulum summon monsters from your hand in addition to your normal... Oh, only from your hand, though. Oh, that is a lot more limiting. Fufu. Yatagarasu. Okay, so the decks that can be made include a Yatagarasu one, Blaster, Yagioh, and that's it, right? Because I've done everything else already. Then I can stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. Oh yeah, and then Earth Machines. If an Earth Machine monster is tributed, or banished face up, special summon this card from your graveyard. If it was there when the monster was tributed or banished, or hand, even if not. But banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Road Roller once per turn. The Xyz monster, whose original type is machine, has this card's material gains this effect. Face-up monsters your opponent controls are changed to defense position. Also, they lose 1,000 attack. Whoa. Road Roller Duh. Imperial Princess Quincarry. Sheesh, I have a lot of notes. Imperial Princess Quincarry. Is this card Muda Muda? What? Oh my god, I guess you could play it in one of these kinds of decks. Wait, what the fuck is this? Heroic Challengers? I don't even know how modern Heroic Challengers play. Ooh, a level 5 that special summons. What the hell is this deck? Is it just a scrap deck? VV? Why you gotta stream while Victoria's streaming? Right? Immediately after this effect resolves, XYZ summon one XYZ monster using monsters you control as XYZ materials. Why would you want to XYZ summon during your opponent's turn with this deck? I don't get it. Who's Vivi? This is Vivi. For Yugioh? Does it go into Yugioh? They don't have Yugioh in here. Just some VTuber? Yeah, pretty much. Hello there, Tortle. S-Force. Nair being unfaithful. Nair lives to be unfaithful. Ah, here's Yugioh Invader. This is the Yugioh Invader deck, huh? Ooh, this card's technically level 5. So is Mother Spider Splitter. I'm more faithful than you? What do you mean? Explain yourself. More faithful than you in what? Who am I supposed to be faithful to? I am my own person. Why are there face down cards? Those are cards that are not in Master Duel yet. They take all these lists from things that are uploaded to their official website. Yugioh. I think this requires too much deck building. I can't make this deck on stream. I'd have to do it off stream and test it a lot. And also learn a whole bunch. Okay. What other cards do they have in the new pack? I forgot. The new cards. Newly added cards. The Constellars. I don't care about Constellars. There's Constellars. There's Earth Machines. I guess I can learn Earth Machines. Do you guys want to learn Earth Machines with me? Let me see something real quick. Studio mode, React screen, Firefox, Chrome. Let's select this screen right here. Okay. And then we'll turn it up a little bit. I have to learn Earth Machines. We turn this off. We come over here. Earth Machines 2023. Earth Machine deck profile.
Integrity doing an Earth Machine deck profile. So I'm really excited to see you guys because this deck was actually suggested to me by one of my patrons, AWOLs. And this deck is an extremely powerful deck to be able to turbo out all sorts of really cool machine monsters. So without further ado, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell there so you can come part notifications. And definitely check out the Patreon down in the description below for all those awesome rewards. Like in your name, description, a single video, getting assigned cards in the mail, and even getting to request a deck profile, every single month to your Patreon. And definitely give AWOL some love down.
It should be less loud now. How to Earth Machine Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Ooh.
In the comments down below for suggesting such an awesome deck.
This dude has too much energy. You have to have this much energy to appeal to a wider audience.
Let's get straight on into this one, guys. So first off, we're going to be playing 3 copies of Machina Gear Frame. Gear Frame is a definite 3-of in the deck because this card is a great ability that when this card is normal summon, you can add a Machina monster from your deck to your hand, which is a really good effect, especially you'll be able to add from our deck to your hand our copy of Unclasper. Unclasper plus your copy of Gear Frame is an instant rank 4 play, which is just amazing because your copy of Unclasper has the ability, if this card is added to your hand except by drawing it, you can just instantly special summon this card from your hand, but it does lock you into summoning machine monsters for the rest of the turn, but that's fine because that's all we're summoning anyways. But that's an amazing combo to be able to do to instantly go in for Garganta X, so you can start going in for your combos by just simply normal summoning out your copy of Gear Frame.
That's
you can
dark.
search a card from the deck, special summon it to your side.
Well, Earth Machine does use some Machina cards, and they have like a whole dark series of it. I think this is fine.
The field, and then use its ability to be able to send a Machina monster from your deck to the graveyard, which is a really cool ability to be able to do when this card is normal or special summon, because we can send from our deck to the graveyard a bunch of really cool targets, one of which being our copy of Ruin Force. Ruin Force is a crazy powerful boss monster. It's super easy to summon in this deck and comes out at 4,600, which is a huge boss monster. This card is really
huge boss monster.
Summoner set. It must be special summoned from your graveyard by banishing machine monsters from your grave whose total levels equal 12 or more. And when your opponent activates a card effect during the battle phase, quick effect, pay half your life points to negate the activation. If you do that, half your opponent's life points, making it easy to OTK your opponent. It also has the ability, if this card is destroyed by battle by card effect, you can actually special summon up to 3 of your banished Machina monsters whose total levels equal 12 or less, which is a really cool ability instantly.
Deck profiles are so hard to make interesting, but I wish they at least showed the card on the side so I could read it. Deck profiles are so necessary. I love them. They're great for learning decks, but they don't really get the views, unfortunately. That's why I will never make them, even though I watched a lot of them.
To replace this card with other cards. We then play a single copy of Citadel. Citadel is really helpful in the deck because it is a level 10 monster.
Hi, Lars. Just wanted to let you know I got you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh again. You're welcome. I'm glad I pulled other people into this game.
That's super easy to summon to your side of the field and can also board wipe your opponent's cards, which is just really nice. It can have a normal summoner set, it must be special summoned by card effect, and has the ability to quick effect, target a machine monster you control, and destroy that machine monster, and all monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to it, making it super easy to get at your opponent.
I just realized I forgot to do the top 5. Thanks. The top 5s for today's stream is Owotism, Mirror Panda, Antonio, Calm Skinny, and Eddie 1012111.
Slide points, and if a face-up Earth Machine monster you control except a copy of this card is destroyed by battle of a card effect while this card's in the grave, you can instantly special summon this card to your side of the field, which is a really cool ability. We then play just a single copy of Fortress. Fortress is an awesome extender in the deck, and it's a really cool boss monster to be able to play in the deck. Any Infinitrack card. Harvester is really good as a normal summon in this build as well. Besides your copy of Gear Frame, this is one of the best normal summons in the deck. Because if this card is normal or special summon, you can add any Infinitrack card you want from your deck to your hand, which is a really cool ability to add any of your Infinitrack monsters. I love this card as a 3-up in the build, and it's just super helpful in the deck. A lot of your Infinitracks also share the ability that you can target one other machine monster you control, and the level of both those monsters become the combined original level of both the monsters, which is a really cool ability to be able to use. I love that about the cards because it makes it super easy to go in for XZ plays. We then play just a single copy of Anchor Drill. Anchor Drill is really good as a 1-up in the deck because it has a really cool ability. If it's normal or special summon, you can special summon one Earth Machine monster from your hand in defense position except another copy of this card, which is great just to extend your plays. We then play 2 copies of Trencher. Trencher is great as a 2-up in the deck, and basically is like Monster Reborn.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Machine monster that's on your side of the field to special summon this card in your hand in defense position. You can also banish this card from your graveyard and then target a level 5 or lower Infinitrack monster in your graveyard and special summon that monster in defense, which is a great effect for this card to have. We then play a single copy of Brutal.
Is Trencher like the best card in the deck? Why do they only play 2 of them? It specials from the hand and the graveyard? Holy moly.
Dozer. Brutal Dozer is an amazing extender in the deck as well. It lets you treat an Earth Machine monster to special summon this card from your hand in defense, and if it's special summoned from your hand, you can actually special summon an Infinitrack monster from your deck in defense, except another copy of this card, but negate its effects, which is a great ability to instantly get another.
Holy shit, Brutal Dozer is the best card. It summons from the deck and specials from the hand. Holy moly. Is this why Earth Machines work? Because of these two cards? Brutal Dozer is the best looking Deception that I've ever seen. Is it not that good? Oh, Decepticon. I read that wrong. Just play 2 low-level Infinitracks and you have a Zeus Turbo deck that doesn't need Battle Phase. Cuts out most BS. You can afford a bunch of Going Second cards. Locks into Earth Machines. Yeah.
Other Infinitrack monster on your side of the field. The only downside of this card is for the rest of the turn after you use the ability, you cannot special summon monsters except Earth Machine monsters, which is a little bit of a downside for a copy of Unclasper and our copy of Ruin Force,
that
but
sucks.
we play a lot of Earth Machines in the deck anyways. We then
Oh
play
my god, Brutal Dozer, you're garbage.
Tunneler is amazing in the deck. It has an awesome graveyard effect that you can manage to start from the grave and then target 5 Earth Machine monsters in your grave and shuffle them into the deck and then draw 2, which is a great ability about this card. Plus, it has
Card signed by DuelLogs in the mail for patrons win. Patrons, I should retool my Patreon one of these days for the World Legacy project. But I'm still like months off from that.
500 defense points, making it super easy to search off your copy of Gearbox. We then play a single copy of Road Roller.
Wait, what does
Road
Tunneler do?
Roller is an
I missed
copy
it.
of Unclasper and our copy of Ruin Force, but we play a lot of Earth Machines in the deck anyways. We then play just a single copy of Tunneler. Tunneler is amazing in the deck. It has an awesome graveyard effect that you can manage to start from the grave and then target 5 Earth Machine monsters in your grave and shuffle them into the deck and then draw 2, which is a great ability.
It's the
about
Pot of
this card.
Desires.
Plus, it has 500 defense points, making it super easy to search off your copy of Gearbox.
This is like the only card that I know about in Earth Machines is Tunneler. I was like, oh, that's the Avarice card.
We then play a single copy of Road Roller.
How's my throat? It's fucked up.
Road Roller is an amazing one-of in this deck. I love this card in the deck as a one-of. You don't really need any more than a single copy. I could see 2 copies, but I like just the one in this build. But it's an awesome extender because if an Earth Machine monster is treated or banished face up, you can special this card from your graveyard or your hand, wherever it was, and it banish it when it leaves the field, which is a really cool ability to be able to use with the
That's a new card that was released. Yugioh. This is why we're looking at it, because Road Roller was just released.
this card. Also, it has the ability that an Earth Machine monster or a Machine monster that uses this card as a material gains the ability that face-up monsters your opponent controls are changed to defense position, and also they lose 1,000 defense points, which is a great ability to almost Baguska your opponent's monsters.
Yeah, that
also
does sound
dropping
really
them down
good.
So you can get through your opponent's monsters and OTK. We then play a single copy of Gearbox. Ancient Gearbox is really good to be able to play in this deck. It's a card you're searching all the time in the deck, and if this card is added from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except by drawing it, you can add an Earth Machine type monster with 500 attack and or defense from your deck to your hand, except another copy of this card, which is a really good ability to be able to use with this card to grab the exact card you need. You have a lot of targets in the deck to be able to use with this card. We then play a few train cards. We're going to be playing a single copy of Super Express Train. This card is an awesome extender because it has the ability of all monsters you control are Earth Machine monsters, minimum 1. You can special summon this card from your hand, making it a great extender in the deck. One copy of Heavy Freight Train. Heavy Freight Train is also a great extender in the deck. It makes it super easy to make Gustav Max as well, because we do play 3 level 10s in the form of these two and your copy of Citadel, which is
that's
really
a train.
good. Your copy of Ruin Force is usually just going to stay on the field, but it's really good in this deck as well. But your copy of your Heavy Freight Train has the ability that if an Earth Machine type monster is normal or special summoned through your field, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. And if this card is detached as an Z material and sent to the graveyard, you can activate that monster. To activate that monster's effect, you can target any card your opponent controls and destroy it, which is a great ability. We then play 2 copies of the Therion King Regulus. Regulus is amazing as a
Therion.
This card is a walking negate, and it's ridiculously easy to put on your side of the field just by basically targeting a machine monster in the graveyard. You special summon this card and equip that card to this card, making it very easy to put on your side of the field. We then play 3 copies of Ash Blossom because it's one of the best hand traps in the game, just to stop your opponent from touching the deck. And then 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird. Droll and Lockbird is really amazing because after your opponent searches, you just drop this card.
Where's your
and stop
Maxi?
them from searching anymore for the rest of the turn, essentially locking down your opponent. This card can win games on its own. So, that's it for the monsters, guys. Let's get into the spells.
This is a TCG list? I know. I'm just...
So for the spells, we're going to
I'm
start
being
with
a
a
silly
single
goose.
copy of Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave is really good as a 1-up in the deck. Just stop your
I
opponent.
don't need you
Start
to
is
explain
almost
staples to me.
The Grave. You're going in for a card over redeployment. Redeployment is a definite 3-of in the build, and it's just an amazing card overall in this deck. This card is almost like a double search, which is just really cool, because it lets you discard a card to add 2 Machina monsters with different names from your deck to your hand, which is a really cool ability to be able to use, just to instantly add 2 cards. This card reminds me a lot of Pendulum Call, where you can add 2 monsters from your deck to your hand on this card's ability, which is just so cool. It also has the ability you can discard a Machina card to add 2 Machina cards with different names from each other from your deck to your hand, which is a really cool ability.
You're writing all this down? I just memorize this because I'm a genius.
Able to instantly get 2 of the same card, or 2 different cards that you need, including the trap card, which is just really cool off this card's ability. I love this card as a 3-of in the deck, and it's just an amazing searcher overall, especially when you're basically playing like 6 copies of Gear Frame when you play this in the deck. We then play 3 copies of Heavy Ford. This card is like tanky for your Infinitrack cards. When this card's activated, you can add an Infinitrack monster from your deck to your hand, which is a really cool effect. We then play 3 copies of Urgent Schedule. Urgent Schedule belongs in any Earth Machine deck because this card instantly gives you 2 monsters on your side of the field, which is amazing. You can use this card offensively or defensively, which is really amazing because if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon a level 4 or lower and a level 5 or higher Earth Machine type monster from your deck in defense position, but negate their effect. And you cannot declare an attack the turn you activate this effect, except with machine monsters, which is fine because that's all we're summoning anyways. This card is a definite 3-of in the build and helps out a lot for the consistency, but you can use this card if your opponent board wipes your field besides your spells and traps, and this card is set. You can basically activate this card in the battle phase to give you 2 monsters to protect you, one of which is going to be really big because it can be a copy of, say, Citadel to protect your life points. So that's it for the spells. Let's get into the traps.
Imperm?
Overdrive, which is why I like just a single copy.
Wait, what? Something that's not Imperm?
We're going to start off with a single copy of Overdrive. Overdrive is amazing, and you only need 1 copy of this card because you can easily get to with your copy of Redeployment, which is why I like just a single copy in the deck. It lets you target a machine monster you control, and then special summon a machine monster with a different name from your hand or deck, and if you destroy the targeted monster, which lets you replace it, which is just a really cool ability. It also has the ability you can banish this card from your graveyard, which is a really cool effect, and then target 3 of your machine monsters that are banished and or in the grave, and shuffle them back in the deck, and then draw a card, which is a great ability for this card to have. I feel like 1 is totally fine in the deck. You really don't need more than a single copy of this card in the build. We then also play 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Impermanence is amazing as a 3-of the deck just to stop your opponent's card. And then Goliath. Goliath is a definite 3-of in the build because this card just helps you combo so much in this deck, and it's just a great card overall in the build to work with all of your different Infinitrack cards. We then play a single copy of Cleafort Genius. This card is really good as a 1-of in the deck because this card has a great ability that this links some cards unaffected by spell or trap effects and the activated effects of other link monsters, and once per turn, you actually target a face-up card on each player's field except this card, and both of those cards have their effects negated until the end of the turn, which is a great ability to lock down your opponent. It also works really well with your copy of Urgent Schedule because when 2 monsters are special summoned at the same time to the zones this card points to, you can actually add a level 5 or higher machine monster from your deck to your hand, which works really well with your copy of Urgent Schedule. We then play a single copy of Platinum Gadget. Platinum Gadget is just a great 1-of in the deck as an extender because during your main phase, you can special summon a level 4 lower machine monster from your hand to a zone this card points to, which is a really cool ability to use with this card. We then play a single copy of Ancient Gear Ballista. Ballista is really good because this card is if this card is link summoned, you can an Ancient Gear monster from your deck to your hand, which is a great ability to work with your copy of Box. This card is amazing in the deck. We then play a single copy of Double-Headed Anger Knuckler. This card is great in the deck as well because it works with a lot of the cards in this particular build. It's just one of the most powerful cards. Turn, you can actually super easy to put on your side. We then play a single copy of River Stormer. River Stormer is great in this particular build because it has the ability you can detach a material from this card and take an Earth Machine type monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard, getting it exactly where you need it. We then play a single copy of Earth Slicer. Earth Slicer is crazy powerful because it lets you detach any number of materials from this card and then target that many cards on the field and destroy them. And this card comes out at 3,100, so it's massive. We then play a single copy of Phantom Fortress. This card is insane at outing cards, and it's just super cool in this deck. It lets you detach
Phantom Fortress?
One of 4 effects,
oh, I guess it's a machine.
Cool. And it lets you banish a card that your opponent controls, not of Gustav Max, to be a really big monster times.
Gustav!
Guys, I hope you one, which is just super, super cool, and it's really fun to be able to play. So,
how to Earth Machine in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So what's the optimal combo? With Floodgates. Ooh! The first 2 versions explaining the base of Earth Machine OTK and Dozer combo. What's this Floodgate version? With Floodgates. Ooh! You can play this with Floodgates? Going second Earth machines. Earth machines in Master Duel. Only villains do this? No, it's fun. You guys are just a bunch of hootenannies. I consider this deck in most cases wins by having more resource / outs than opponent, wearing him down little by little, besides having access to OTK very easily. Its final field is usually the most aggressive when comparing to other decks, nor do they have extremely strong boss monsters. But we compensate with a lot of consistency in a few cards, move a lot of cards easily, and have different outs. Our starters by themselves, or more one cards, is the open door to have all of our cards. This gives us space to run staples. Special Summon Dozer. Therion King Regulus, Omnigate, easy to search. Machina Citadel. Machine Raigeki, XD, Heavy Freight Train. When detached and XZs, draws a card. Any other staples you prefer to use, such as hand traps or floodgates. What cards make up Earth Machine decks? The pool of the cards I use in this deck is very large, so many deck lists differ from each other. I consider the cards we played as a minimum are these ones. The starters. Here comes a discussion whether to take Airs into 3. Sometimes you choose to play less Infinite Drag engines or less urgent schedule ratios. To this we add the combos plus extenders. As I mentioned, playing 1 would be fine, but you can easily adjust the ratios of these cards you're playing. As for the extra deck, there's not much discussion here. Most of these cards are mandatory. Playing 2 Goliath or not playing Platinum Gadget are usually options in case you want to have space for another card. So they play the same extra deck every time? Yeah, the only one that's different from the video was Platinum Gadget. Playing 2 Goliaths or not playing Platinum Gadget are usually options. This feels amateurish. No, this video is really good. You can tell... Well, I guess I can because I edit. He's put a lot of effort into this video. What other cards can we consider? Flying Pegasus Railroad. Very good effect, very useful for long games, and it makes it easier to make XCs. Personally, I don't use it because it's usually another Guarded. It gains more relevance versus Vernislifts. It gains relevance versus Vernislif. The Vernislif matchup. Metal Catcher. Over time, it lost relevance because as starters we use other cards. I think it'll be used again by Bestial's Ride to the game. Also gains relevance with Vernislifts. Oh my god, I do see this card in people's decks sometimes. Oh my goodness gracious. Is that the Kira Hishitori who was doing ASMR with her goth girlfriend Yandere thing that I was watching earlier for a little bit? Oh my goodness gracious. I hope you had a fantastic Earth Yandere girlfriend ASMR. I hope you told lots of people that you would kill them in Minecraft if they looked at another streamer. Logs, watch Kiwa? Who's Kiwa? Logs, it's almost time for Hungry Burger Master Duel. Tappy time? Hype time? Oh, that'd be awesome. I can't wait for that. Currently, what we're doing is learning how to play Earth Machines. The way you learn a deck is to watch a whole bunch of videos on it. Of course, all the spooky vibes. Oh my god, it was so spooky. I was watching this and I was just like... I was expecting this to be more spooky. It was just lots of noises. He's now a lurker. Oh yeah, I have a lurk command. I don't know what this card does. What the fuck is Machina Metal Cruncher? It also gains relevance with Vernislifts. Kira Hishitori is now a lurker. What is it? Normally I say ban all lurkers, they're not real viewers. But in this case, it's probably fine. I've heard I have some controversial views on streaming where lurkers aren't real viewers and you're not a real streamer unless you have a check mark. But I've been told that those are toxic things to say and that I should stop. No one plays Goldilocks. I don't even know what this... No, actually I do know that card does. It's not very good. Revolving Switch Yard? Very good card. Unfortunately, it concentrates a lot in Xyz 10 or monsters level 10. Despite being a mechanic that we use in the deck, it's not really the most used. As a searcher, I think it's excellent. You get more out of playing with Mega Pegasus. You don't have a check mark? Bullshit, yes you do. This is why Kira Hishitori is a real streamer. The TheDuelLogs, perish the thought. What if I don't say I'm lurking? Then I'll never know. I'm not being mean. I said I was going to stop saying that because people were saying that it's mean. Doesn't that make me super nice, actually? I think so. You are a spider. Oh my god, the Stim sweaty face. I told her earlier today, she was like, I hope you have a great day. And she was like, oh, thank you. And I was just like, I'm nice, right? And she just gave me the sweaty Stim face. Machina Overdrive. I love this card. Its 2 effects are excellent, but it's a trap. Ooh. I'm tested because it's quite good. I don't want to forget to mention, very relevant to the few/days weeks. Technical difficulties, please stand by. With the upcoming release of the Bestial cards, Vernislift engine will become much more relevant. So playing pure earth monsters could be the best option. I upload a video testing what it would be like to play Vernislift, but I don't think it's a definite version. Yeah. I'll show you the combos. Redeployment plus 1 card. Here we go, the combos! So, whenever you're learning a new deck... Why is your page so bright? Because I'm in dark mode on this account and I don't know how to change it. I mean light mode on this account, on this browser, and I don't know how to change it. When you're learning a new deck, what you want to learn is obviously how all the cards work, but also what your optimal combo is. So if they're going to explain the optimal combo, oh my goodness gracious, this is great. So, gear frame. Special summon the card because it was searched. Then send Citadel to the grave, that makes sense. Or Ruin Force. Searches out. Oh, and then you go into Gear Gigant X to search out any machine monster from your deck. Oh, it's level 4 or lower, never mind. What do they search? Oh, right, Road Roller. Not Road Roller, the one that searches. Wait, why'd they put it in the grave? Ballista to search out box, and then they can use that to search out the plow card. Oh wow, that searches a lot of them. Okay, they send that to the graveyard and box in order to bring out that. And then they can use that one to bring out the level 2. Does it search when it's special summoned? Looks like it does. Then it adds the pile driver. They both become level 9 for a fortress. In my opinion, removing 1 card from opponent's hand gives me a huge advantage. Sure does. XD. Tribute. And then special summon from the deck. Then they have the Avarice. They're going to a rank 5 now. You could maximize the video if you don't want to use dark mode. I don't mind using dark mode, I just don't know how to turn it on. How do you do that? Wait, how'd they get Regulus? I missed it. I missed something here. Okay, so they go into the rank 5, River Stormer. Add an Earth Machine from your deck to your hand. Oh, that's all it is? It's in settings? You're in settings. Oh, and then it special summons because it was sent by... Oh, they're gonna go into Goliath. Just click your little head bubble. Yeah. Okay, and then they bring it out and they go into another Goliath. Sheesh. And then they go into this garbage card. At this point, we use the Tunneler effect, and if we're lucky, we draw into Durgan. This is the combo? This sucks. Fifth target, return AG box. Yeah, return 5 cards and then draw 2. Imagine they trolled the death spot card. A death spot card? I don't know if they could use it. This is the end of the combo. We can extend if we have Duracane. Holy shit. That's the optimal combo. Whoa, it's special summons from the grave. Oh, thanks for the bits, Pico. I thought Earth Machines are strong because of how spooky the machine boss monsters are. This combo's garbage. They don't even have an Omni. The Omni Negate's not live. You need to have a card equipped for it to be usable, right? Actually, is it? Is it live? Actually, I might be wrong. The Omni Negate is live? You don't need the equip? Yeah, I think a lot of them do, but this one doesn't. Or maybe I'm not even right about that. You contribute Regulus? True. Okay, I was wrong. You do have the Omni Negate live. Redoer combo. Route number 2. Okay, route number 2. Instead of searching Regulus, you search out that dude. No, don't tribute Regulus, Knuckler. Okay, then they're gonna return 5 cards. Looks like they returned the Goliaths. All their Link monsters in box. They leave everything else in the graves. Logs, I hope you're doing well. I'm proud of you. Thank you, call me Mr. Ryan. Technically, I'm not supposed to be streaming right now because my voice is fucked up. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is the Optimo combo is a really garbage board. I'll be right back. I'd use the restroom. Hey, it's me. I'm the TheDuelLogs. I'm a psychic spider from outer space. From Earth. That's not Jupiter in the background. Anyone who says Jupiter in chat will be banned. Anyways, you're watching this probably because I'm on break. So let's get started with the ad. Today's ad is let's see, we already did one about Twitch Prime and subs and stuff. Oh, are you tired all the time? Are you a tired boy or girl? Most of my audience is men. Did you guys know that caffeine in your body lasts for up to 10 hours, sometimes even longer? So if you drink something afternoon, chances are you still have caffeine in your body if you're trying to go to sleep at night. So that could be keeping you awake. If you drink lots of caffeine, that's probably why you can't sleep. I know lots of you guys don't sleep because I stream really late at night. Another one is, did you know people go to bed and then they stay awake for a long time before sleeping? Sometimes you can stay up for like over an hour. Not me, I go to sleep like in 5 minutes. Like I just pass right out every day. But if you do, you have to make sure to account that in your sleep schedule. Like if you have to sleep 8 hours and wake up the next day, maybe go to sleep a little bit earlier. Also, did you know if you play video games before going to bed, that can keep your mind active and keep you awake even longer. Find an activity to do to wind down your brain. Or a video game that doesn't require too much. Man, should I order DoorDash? There are 2 routes to using this, if not the only ones. Should we order Taco Bell? I already had Taco Bell. Caffeine does next to nothing to me. You just need lots of it. I bet your ass if you take like 1,000 milligrams of it, you'll be hyped up. Is it milligrams? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You always order Taco Bell? I do. What's the optimal combo? Change the ad. It's on a random rotation. I'll make new ads. I should write that down. Stream ads. What should I get from DoorDash? Looks like the best thing this deck can do is just search out Regulus. But I can do that with Spriggans. That's not special. Any 2 level 4 monsters also searches out Regulus. Just play Spriggans, right? Should I order DoorDash? I'm thinking, can't you just play like Morganite with this deck, because you don't really use hand effects besides like the train. And you can just cut the chain. Looks like they always return the extract monsters in box. That's good to know. This is actually a big ass bucket of nothing. It really is.
Hello, and welcome to what could be considered part 2 of my Earth Machine Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile.
Main deck, extra deck, combos. Here we go.
That you can do with Therion King Regulus. Now, first of all,
the gloves. He's a VTuber.
In your graveyard, you can target it with another one to special summon it and equip the one in your graveyard to it.
Holy
so
shit.
Now you've got some sort of situation like this going on, and why would you want to do that? Well, for one thing,
yeah, why would you want to do that?
Will power up this Therion King by 700 points, bringing it to 3,500 attack, which is nice.
Yeah.
But that's not the main thing.
Yeah.
You see, Therion King Regulus requires you to tribute a Therion monster card, not necessarily a Therion monster.
Yeah, I know that.
Track Goliath, and
wait.
Often. Now, why would you want to do this? Well,
you should just check the combo spreadsheet.
Therion King to negate an effect.
There's a combo spreadsheet.
That will send this Infinitrack Goliath to the graveyard, and when it is sent
to the
graveyard, it...
Let me go to my settings first. Change status or features. View advanced settings. Change status and features. I'm in my settings. Did you eat a cat? No. I can't find it. Notifications, play black and performance, privacy, connected apps, advanced settings. You guys say to the settings. I don't see dark mode in these settings anywhere. Should be in the immediate window when you click your PFP. Oh, okay. Oh. Dark theme. Okay, I figured it out. I'm a genius. What was I doing again? Earth Machine combo. Combo spreadsheet. Oh, there is a spreadsheet. Introduction to Earth Machines. Overview. Oh, they do play Metal Crusher. When you control on a face-up card, normal summon Metal Crusher without tributing, but lower its attack to 1800. On summon, it will make you reveal 3 Earth Machines from your deck, then your opponent adds 1 randomly to your hand. I know what these cards do. I watch the videos. I'm a genius. Extra deck. Extra deck. Oh, this is different. This wasn't in the video. Example deck list. Ooh, let's copy it. Copy to clipboard. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Start import anyway, whatever. That's an older list, I can just change it. Where's your Max C? Goliath. None of them play Goliath, though. I don't want to be bad and play it. Earth machines. World. Okay. Standard combo. Infinite track. Normal summon. Infinite track. Special summon Dozer. Use the effect on infinite track Trenchler. Summon Storm Rover. Search out Express Bullet. Special summon Bullet. Use River to summon Goliath. Use Bullet and Goliath to go into Ancient Gear Ballista. Search for Box. Use the effect to search out Tunneler. Special Tunneler. Searching Tributing Ballista. Use Tunneler to summon Goliath. Use Treacher's Graveyard effect to special summon Harvester back to the field. Use Riverster Storm's effect special summon Tribute Goliath. Immediately link off for Goliath 3rd. Use the 2 monsters to go into Double Knuckle. And draw 2 cards. What? That's so lame. These are all garbage. What if I draw Box? Why do all these suck? What is the optimal way to play this? Good question. TTS and a Rise Heart. Does Peeps have a guide? Does Peeps make videos? Your action deck's only 14 cards. Well, it's not finished. Why don't you have the Rune Force cards? I don't know. Press buttons until you activate stuff. That's not how you play a deck. You need to learn the combo. And then you adjust from there. You pick the worst deck to ask this question. Earth machines don't have a goal. They're very reactive. Hello? Hello there, Frostfire. Oh, does Peeps make videos? Peeps. Peeps Yugioh. Peeps Yugioh. 11th Playth Earth Machine deck profile from 3 weeks ago. Okay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Peeps
Hi.
here. I wanted to upload a deck profile of the Earth Machine list that I took to the Des Moines, Iowa Regional this past weekend, October 7th.
Okay.
I was super impressed with this list. I was impressed with how I played, except for the last round, which, whatever, you know. I was close to a top 8. I got 11th, like I said.
Well, that's good. Good for you.
And it was really close. There was definitely a world where I played a little bit better and got a top 8. So I'm really impressed with how the deck did. I think it was really good. I think the choices I made were great. There are definitely some non-standard engines when it comes to Earth Machine stuff that I am super excited to talk about and give some detail on and explain why I played it. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in. Let's start with the main deck. It's
out of 15 people.
And I'll start off with starters, move on to
Isn't regionals huge?
Pieces, and then I will talk about non-engine. So for starters, of course, we got to talk about the best normal summon in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Harvester.
Which is Infinite Track Harvester. This card is crazy. You make
I
Storm
already
Deflector,
know
but
about that.
Most part will be Harvester if you're
Scrap
using it as a
recycler. Holy
backup
shit! I
monster, but that
gotta
doesn't
listen to
require
this.
a box beam in the deck still. So pretty cool.
Wait,
Next,
give me a second.
and it is insulated through garnet. That combo is insulated through garnets. So if you draw Ancient Gearbox, you can still just with this one card, like it doesn't have to interact with Ballista or Ancient Gearbox at all. I mean, unless you need to use Ballista to reduce an attack of a monster, but that doesn't require a box beam in the deck still. So pretty cool. Next up is 3 Scrap Recycler. So this is pretty weird.
Whoa!
It is definitely non-standard, but there's a lot of cool stuff that this card can do. It sends any machine, which for the most part will be Harvester if you're using it as a starter. It's not a one-card combo on its own. It does require a machine extender, but there are so many of those in the deck that it is still valuable, and it's very flexible. You can do things like send Citadel, you can send Regulus, if you have a Regulus in hand, so you can go Regulus, target Regulus, which is very strong. Yeah, it just does a lot. The combo for it is you summon it, send Harvester, and then you summon your extender, link the 2 off into Ballista, Ballista search Box, Box search Trencher, you summon the Trencher, link it off to an Engrave, then you Trencher effect for Harvester, which gets you to Dozer, which is full combo. So,
What's the combo?
cool. I enjoyed playing this over the Machina stuff. You'll see throughout this profile, I don't play Gear Frame.
I'm just trying to learn the combo here.
Uncla Spare, I don't play all that. I do play not Ruin Force. I play Citadel and Overdrive. But
What
those are the
is
only
full
Machina cards I
combo?
play. The other ones, there's just so many bricks and clunky cards that you are incentivized to play. If you play the Machina cards, that it just wasn't worth it to me. I just wanted a better one that didn't require another brick to play. So I played Recycler, and it was awesome. I loved it all tournament. And it's also a level 3 machine, so there are some niche situations where you can go Harvester, target Recycler, make them both level 5s, and then make Stormer that way. It doesn't come up a lot,
Sometimes
but
I wish they showed interrupted full combo and end boards at the start.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
And then I played 3
that'd be hard to like
for Infinitrax, so pretty good.
film
Your main
though.
punish is you normal one of these, and then they interact with it with a hand trap, and then you have to heavy forward to search for Dozer anyway, so pretty cool. And then I played 3 Foolish Goods and a Clockwork Knight. So this card, this is probably my favorite.
Ooh, Clockwork Knight, huh?
I was inspired to play it by some theory about Unchained, actually, that Joshua Schmidt talked about in his deck building, or on one of his streams. He was saying how in Unchained, even though you are playing a brick by playing the DDD engine, it's still worth it because the thing that the contract engine allows you to do makes your deck look so flexible, it's really powerful, it raises the ceiling. And I was like, well, wait a minute. That could be translated to Earth Machine as well, because if you play Foolish Goods and a Clockwork Knight, that literally searches your entire deck. For those of you that don't know, Clockwork Knight's grave effect is you can banish it from the grave, discard 1, and then search for any Earth Machine. So you can use it as a starter to search Harvester, you can use it to search an extender, you can use it to search Regulus, which is massive. Like if you draw into Foolish Goods at the end of a Tunneler combo, you can just Foolish Goods for Clockwork Knight, or you can Foolish Goods for Overdrive if you wanted to get another random draw, which I do play Overdrive as well. So Overdrive is still good to include, even though I'm not playing Redeployment or any other Machina engine cards. I loved having this in the deck as something that is just there for accessibility to shuffle back my Dozer targets. It makes the longevity of the deck crazy because you can shuffle back like Tunneler, and then later on in the game you can use Tunneler again to shuffle back more cards. So it was really good to include as a one-of. I wouldn't play any more of it, but it was great. Also, Clockwork Knight, I do just want to talk about this card. It's really funny. You might think it's like a really bad brick if you draw it, but it adds a funny amount of board presence, I guess. Like, there were matchups at the regional that I just won games from because I opened Clockwork Knight. I won a game against Unchained because I opened Clockwork Knight, and I won 2 games versus Plant because I opened up Clockwork Knight. So, really funny. I think this card's hilarious, and just the fact that it searches everything in your deck is great. So it's a really nice inclusion. I wouldn't play any more than one of it because you don't want to like depend on some weird like type changing effect to win you the game. But there are matchups that are just made a lot harder for your opponent if you do draw it. There's like Plant, there's Unchained, there's any cyber step like Sound and Gray, like anything that their types matter, it's good. It's also, okay, one last thing about it. If your opponent plays Zombie World, it turns everything into zombies, and then you can start your turn by just activating Clockwork Knight and overriding the Zombie World effect. So there are things that like matter by having Clockwork Knight in the deck, so I liked it a lot. Extenders and engine pieces. First up, Regulus. 3 copies of it.
3?
Another reason why I didn't want to play the Machina stuff is because the Machina engine is really big. Like, you have Gearframe, Unclaspare, Redeployment, Citadel, Fortress, Overdrive, Ruin Force. It takes up so much stuff in your deck, and you have to shave things that are really important to have. Like,
yeah, most of them only use 2.
I really, really wanted 3 Regulus, and it was great all day. I always want to see this card. Going first or second, it adds so much to your boards, and it makes your going second game plans even better and stronger. So I love to have 3 of it. It's great to play it. Yeah, I don't know, there's not much to say there. It's Regulus. It also extends itself for cost, which is very important for another card I play in my main deck. A little bit of foreshadowing there, but anyway. Next up for extender, you have, of course, the Dozer, which is your main extender. It's the combo piece that gets you to Riverstormer. I don't play one of it. If you're playing against anybody that knows how to play against this deck, they're not going to hand trap your normal summon. They're going to save a hand trap for the Dozer, and then there's no reason to play multiple Dozer at that point.
True, I would save it for Dozer as well.
Hand traps at all. So just play one of it. Next is Trencher. This is your Mizuki for Infinitrax. I do only play one of this.
Only
one?
As
well, but I cut the second Trencher for 1 Road Roller, and I could not be more happy that I did. This card was amazing. It adds so much to the turn 1. To explain, if you've played Earth Machine in the past, you have been in situations like this where you have opened Harvester and another heavy forward, or you've already opened Harvester Dozer, or you've opened Harvester in a different level 5. So there are just a lot of situations where you kind of clunk on so many different engine pieces as it is, where you can't like proactively add something else. But Road Roller is something that's really, really nice to have. One thing that's super important is, for those of you that don't know, its effect is if an Earth Machine monster is attributed or banished face up, you can special summon this from the graveyard if it was there when the monster was attributed or banished, or hand, even if not, but then banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use that effect once per turn. And then an Exceeds monster whose original type of machine that has this card as a material can do like a semi-Baguska effect. It changes everything to defense, and then they lose 1,000 defenses. So that effect doesn't come up a lot, but the thing that does come up is the thing to put itself on the board when it's attributed. It also allows you to make Mountain Smasher during your turn 1 line if you have access to this, and having Mountain Smasher in your grave as part of your setup is really good. We'll get to the extra. We'll talk about it when we get to the extra. But the other thing is that it chain blocks Dozer. So if you if they hold hand traps for the Dozer, and you normal Harvester and you already have a heavy forward, and you search for Road Roller, or you search for Dozer and then use your heavy forward to search for Road Roller, you Dozer, tribute the Harvester, you go Dozer Chainlink 1, Road Roller Chainlink 2, and that protects the Dozer from Ash Blossom. And then they're not going to use an effect negation on that because you're already going to have 2 level 5, so a Veiler would be like...
Do you want the Earth Machine spreadsheet?
Right? So,
yeah, send it to me.
Dozer, or Road Roller was great. I will definitely continue to play this card. Phenomenal card. I think it adds a lot of value to the deck. That was another reason I wanted to play a smaller supplemental engine instead of something like Machina, because I wanted to fit this card and really value it. So, I played a Bullet Train, a Derrick Crane, and a Citadel. I did still play this card. Citadel adds a lot of value because you can send it off a Scrap Recycler. There's cool things you can do, like when you activate Urgent Schedule, you can summon Recycler and Citadel, and then you can summon Wyvern. And then the Wyvern plays are very strong. Another reason why Recycler is really good, because it gives you a push through D barrier.
Logs plays TCG, not MD. My big welcome still haven't come.
And then
Ancient
my best
Gearbox,
friend,
your Garnet.
the one of who it is unbelievable how much this card shows up in my hand. The
Garnet.
It's a statistical anomaly. Whenever you put Ancient Gearbox in it, you just will draw. I can't even do it, whatever. And then starting off with non-engine, this is still kind of a part of the engine, but it feels like it's a non-engine, especially when you're going second. Because Urgent
You
Schedule
have Big
is
Welcome?
basically game-winning.
I forgot about Big
Card
Welcome. That's the only
resolves,
reason
it
Stim
puts
beat
so
me.
much pressure on your
Because I didn't have Big Welcome.
Summons 2 machines, it threatens Liba, it goes, it summons Scrap Wyvern, which threatens
Liba?
your board.
Don't you mean Libe?
It does a lot. This card is really
Actually,
strong.
I'm probably wrong, too.
I was happy that it was in my main deck, but one of the kind of mistakes in deck building is that I think I should have played 2 in the main deck. It is
Only
a use, not an
2?
activate, so if you open multiples of it, you'll never be able to use the second one. Because
Say
if
no
you
more.
hate it, you won't be able to act, you won't be able to use it, right? You can set it during your first turn and try to block attacks or something like that, but it's 2023, like that never really comes up. So it was very strong.
It
definitely
is
helped me win games throughout the
2023.
day,
You're
but I
so
think
valid.
I would have been better shaving a copy of it for something like a Talents rather than maining 3 of it. So I will be moving one to the side. And
Triple
that was
Tactics
another mistake of
Talents?
this deck building, is that I did not put Triple Tactics Talent anywhere in my list. So that will be something I edit, and 1 Talents is going to go in over the third.
It's almost
But this
2024
card is
even.
phenomenal.
It's
And then,
current
of course,
year.
the best non-engine that Earth Machine can play is
Forbidden
Droplet,
Droplet.
which it makes me very happy that Arise Heart got banned, because when Arise Heart was in the format, we can't play this card, but now that it's gone, we can. And
Shit, I have
it is
Arise Heart in the
phenomenal for
format,
this deck
so I can't play it.
You can go cool stuff like activate Urgent Schedule as Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 Forbidden Droplet, send the Urgent Schedule. It helps you play through Droll, because you go like normal Harvester to add Dozer, and then you hold priority. You activate Forbidden Droplet, send a monster with holding the quick effect priority, and then they can't droll you after you've added, because they
Okay,
can't
I have the
spawn
spreadsheet.
with a monster. And I did that, I think, 4 times. I don't know if it mattered. I don't know if they had droll at any point, but I just did it anyway because, you know, 1 Harvester resolution going second is game if you can search Regulus, but you have to search twice in order to do it. So using Forbidden Droplet to dodge droll is phenomenal. So. Then the next thing I played was 3 Chalice. My wife. I love this card. Chalice was surprisingly good all
Are
day.
you kidding me?
It just blanks problematic effects that your opponent has, right? I don't know. It's really good against something like Dweller. A lot better than something like Imperm is. And yeah.
What's
I don't know.
this?
I
I'm
like
learning
this card a
Earth
lot. I was very
Machines.
impressed with it. You can use it defensively during your first turn. You can use it offensively when you're going second and needing to negate effects. I was really scared of Dweller all day, and I never ran into it, but
I like this thumbnail.
What's going on, guys? It's Brian. What's going on, guys?
How come he
It's
keeps
Brian.
playing the video? I don't want it to play the video. I want to see the thumbnail.
What's going on, guys? It's
I'm gonna take a screenshot of it and put it in my collection of good thumbnails.
Chalice would have been in my main deck to stop that kind of stuff. So I don't think I would cut it. I might cut 1. I think my changes are I'll talk about it a little bit actually. And the other card I played was Imperm. This card sucked actually. I think this was the weakest card in my main deck. It was really bad. Since this was my only hand trap, I ended up holding it for my turn anyway. And even then,
Wait, right click. What?
What's going on, guys?
Right click. And stop downloading video while playing to see the thumbnail. Oh, I don't see any option for that.
I was just like, dang, I wish this was Chalice, because I have to start my turn with Imperm. And there are just situations where you would rather have Chalice in your hand to negate something in the middle of the turn, or like Droplet. And it just would be better if it wasn't.
Hippity
Imperm.
hoppity,
I mean,
your
it's not
thumbnail is
like,
now DuelLogs' property.
There were times
Yup.
where I went first and I did my combo and I drew into Imperm and had like 2 copies of it, and it was fine.
How do you think I make my
It could
thumbnails?
have been something else and it would have performed a lot better. I think actually something.
Let me give you guys some advice for content creation. Nothing's original.
Want to put in the main deck of this, depending on how, like,
The sooner you learn
work,
that,
I think
the better you'll
should be in
become.
this deck. I'm thinking more about it now, and Eclipse just seems like a type of card that would be extremely strong, because this deck can clear boards really easily, it can make Zeus really easily, and booking all your opponent's monsters just feels really good. Even though, like, Cashiero's not in the format. I don't know, I'll test around with it, but Imperm, I don't think that card is very good in this format. I was not impressed with this card. Like I said, I think it was the weakest card in my deck. But the strongest card in my main deck, baby, that's right, 3 Skill Drain. This card is phenomenal. It is so good. It was definitely the reason I won a lot of my games. I will not even front. It was very good. I played against Flu twice, and because this card was in my main deck, it was incredible. Every time I saw this card, it was winning me the game 100% of the time. It's good against Pearly because, you know, the Noir is only affected by activated effects, so as soon as you establish a skill drain, the Noir is just on a, you know, its effect is negated. This deck can play really well through it because we play Citadel. So having Citadel that keeps floating, it means you win the War of Attrition every time. This card was awesome. I'm so happy.
You mean to tell me that the 300-pound Psychic Moonspire plays Yu-Gi-Oh isn't original? Nothing's original. If anything, if you think something's original, that just means you don't know what its inspirations are.
It was a decision I made like the week before the regional, and I could not be more happy with it. I probably will be playing Skill Drain at 3 in every iteration of Earth Machine I come up with for the...
Earth Machine's real end board is just Beat Sticks plus Skill Drain? I didn't know Earth Machines were awesome.
the foreseeable future, because it was just that good throughout the tournament.
But we only have one Skill Drain in Master Duel.
That's a 40 card main, by the way. I don't want to go over 40 because I want my deck to be as consistent as possible. And I want to use my Tunnler effect to draw into Skill Drain, of course.
Wait, how does he have 40 cards in his deck? I'm looking at mine. What does he have in his deck that mine's different? I think the only thing I have in mind that his doesn't is the Ash Blossoms and the Maxi. But you kind of need those in Master Duel. Oh, he doesn't have called by. Yeah, I forgot about the called by. And dang, I can't even fit in skill drain. Dengursu? No, I haven't seen his extra deck yet. I mean, like, his main deck. He says he only has 40 cards, but, like, I think it's just the Maxis and the Ash Blossoms. Okay. Drop the Forbidden Chalice. No.
Kidding, kind of, not really. Okay, so for the extra deck, it's 3
You can
Goliath,
cut Anchor Drill?
best link one of the game, and then 1 Ballista. So Ballista is your engine piece
okay.
to get you to box, which gets you to Tunneler for your draw 2. But also, its second effect
You're
is
right, he didn't have it in there.
extremely relevant. Very, very relevant effect that people need to know about is its attack reduction. Okay, so
You can
a
use
lot of people
Power
refer
Sink
to the
Stone.
Ballista's attack reduction effect as a secret effect. It is not a secret effect. It is so just pivotal to your game plan that you have to understand that that is a win condition, especially with something like Regulus. Another reason I want to play 3 of this is if you have Regulus and you have a play to get to Ballista, you activate Regulus targeting a machine. You summon the Regulus puts the machine in the spell trap zone, which gives you a spell trap.
Oh my god, a Master Duel Sleeve.
And then you can Ballista, pop the machine that you summoned with Regulus.
I wasn't paying attention.
Reduction. Okay, so a lot of people refer to the Ballista's attack reduction effect as a secret effect. It is not a secret effect. It is so just pivotal to your game plan that you have to understand that that is a win condition, especially with something like Regulus.
Did you guys know Yu-Gi-Oh is based off of MTG? True. Most card games are based off of MTG. In fact, I really like how Yu-Gi-Oh pivoted into a non-mana system, and I wish more card games copied Yu-Gi-Oh style rather than Magic.
The reason I want to play 3 of this is if you have Regulus and you have a play to get to Ballista, you activate Regulus targeting a machine. You summon the Regulus puts the machine in the spell trap zone, which gives you a spell trap target for Ballista. And then you can Ballista, pop the machine that you summoned with Regulus, or that you equip with Regulus, and then you can go for Gustav and Liba to swing into the 0 attack monster for 6,000, which is game. So this card is super good. Its attack reduction effect is part of your main game plan. Do not consider it a secret effect. You should be like constantly evaluating if you can get game with Ballista.
And Pokemon copy Digimon? I don't know about that.
And then next up I played 2 Anger Knuckle. This, you don't
Two
need to play
Anger
2.
Knuckles.
I honestly didn't know what else to include over the second Anger Knuckle.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what
get
I
away
was
with
about to
one.
say.
I was worried about Droll and Lockbird banishing it, and I wanted a second one in the extra deck just in case. But, like, if I'm worried about DD Crow banishing an extra deck monster, I probably should have played a second River Stormer instead, because, like, that's really the card that gets
I
you
couldn't
to
fathom
win
playing a game with
states
mana at this
in
point.
and beyond, so I don't know.
It's kind of fun
It
in its
doesn't need to
own
be 2
way.
Anger Knuckle.
I just
probably
prefer
will switch it to
Yu-Gi-Oh.
something, I just didn't know what, so it never came up where I needed a second one, but it felt good having it, I guess. I don't know. Not necessary, though.
Scrap Wyvern.
Card was
Ooh.
awesome. This is your main playthrough D barrier. So if you do something like activate Urgent Schedule, you go into
Okay.
Recycler and Citadel, and then you use the Wyvern effect to summon a scrap monster in your grave, which will be the Recycler, which is an Earth Machine.
Can I
and
post
then destroy
React
it,
content?
And then that
Yeah, go
triggers
for it.
Wyvern's second effect. So you go Wyvern Chainlink 1, Citadel Chainlink 2, and then the Scrap Wyvern is chain blocked. So that effect to summon a scrap and destroy summons from deck. So it is technically ashable, but having Citadel activate
Reaction
Chainlink
video
2
submissions.
chain blocks the Wyvern. And then you'll just destroy a card. It doesn't target a new chain or anything like that. It just destroys a card on the field as part of the effect. So I caught a lot of opponents off guard with that throughout the tournament. Really good card. I'm very thankful that I decided to play.
The destruction effect is mandatory, though, so when you're going first, it's kind of annoying.
Because it gave me access to this, and this card was amazing. And then the last Link monster in the extra deck is 1 Lingaribo. It never came up throughout the regional, but it has come up in the past. There's no reason not to play it. You have room in the extra deck. If you don't play it, you're just opening up a lose condition, right? So
Really?
just play Lingaribo. It's really good. There you go. There's
I don't
what
wanna.
say about Lingaribo. So
Nobody
that's
uses
Link
Eebly
monsters.
Master Duel.
And then I played 1 River Stormer. This is your main engine extra deck monster. It's very good. And then weird MVP of the tournament was Mountain Smasher. I ended up making this card a
Whoa.
ton. So to explain why having Mountain Smasher as part of your turn 1 combo is so good, because if you do your full turn 1 combo, and if you add Mountain Smasher to it, you can, and Road Roller is what allows you to do that, by the way, but you can either shuffle back the Mountain Smasher, so you're shuffling back Goliath, 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 Ballista, Mountain Smasher, which is 5 extra deck pieces. If your hand is lacking non-engine or interruptions, you can do that, which will, you'll not shuffle back a main deck monster, which will make it more likely that you draw into a piece.
Doesn't Linkaribo need a Cyberse? The reason you run Linkaribo is specifically if you get Eebly locked by your opponent. Eebly is a level 2 monster that if it's sent to the graveyard, you spell jump to your opponent's side of the field. And while you control the monster, you can only link summon. So you just use Link Reroll to get rid of it so you can do your plays like normal.
Of non-engine, or shuffling back 5 extra cards. Or you can, what I did most of the time, is leave this in the grave. So if your grave is set up to look like this, where you have Knuckle, Mountain Smasher,
But what if there's no extra monster zone free? There should be.
It turns any card in the game into any Earth machine. And what I mean by that is, Anger Knuckle's graveyard effect is you can send a card from your hand or field to the graveyard to special summon it from the graveyard. So let's pretend this is my graveyard. I am going to go Anger Knuckle's effect, summon itself, sending skill tree. I will use Mountain Smasher's effect to trigger Anger Knuckle to summon it. I will link off the Mountain Smasher for a copy of Goliath. I will use River Stormer's effect, tributing the Goliath to summon itself. And then I will use Goliath effect to attach the River Stormer. And then I'll use the River Stormer to search for any Earth machine in the game.
Oh.
So without playing Road Roller, there really wasn't a consistent way to get another Infinitrack Xyz in the grave.
What is sharking?
I know some people are going to be like...
I just watched a video about it today. That can mean a lot of different things based on context.
Well, technically, you could do Harvester Target Fortress to get Earth Slicer, and that could set that up in the grave. But let's be honest, that does not happen every game.
What a combo.
It's very situational where that happens, whereas with including Road Roller, you're pretty much always making Mountain Smasher as part of the combo. So I was really happy that
in Yu-Gi-Oh terms, I don't know what it means in Yu-Gi-Oh terms.
It was honestly.
I've heard of it before, though.
It makes itself huge. It makes itself 31, so it makes it's very easy to run over stuff and make Zeus if you need to do that.
Isn't it like Pantsing Women or something? Yeah.
I'm very impressed with this card. I will continue to
in other terms, it can be.
As long as Road Roller's in the deck, this card's going to be in there.
It is also a
I don't make any way to make
a
nines.
Yu-Gi-Oh term too, though.
I understand that Earth Slicer has the interaction where you can blow up your own cards to summon Citadel, but Scrap Wyvern is just kind of better in my opinion. So I liked playing Recycler and Scrap Wyvern instead. So I didn't play any nines. So moving on to the 10s, I played a Super Dora,
no level
a
9s,
Max, and a Leva. Yeah, there you go.
No Infinitrack Earth Slicer?
And then my last extra deck cards was 2 copies of Zeus. I still like 2 Zeus a lot in this deck. I know Unicorn isn't like that big of a deal anymore, but 2 Zeus allows you to...
They don't play Cleefort Genius.
1 with Harvester and a level 10, and then if you get into a game state where you swing with the Zeus and you can just summon another one on top of it, or you can, I don't know, just make... attach to it.
You don't need to explain 2 Zeuses to me.
Droll, which was amazing. I loved having this in the side deck. I played 3 Crow.
Rule sharking is usually being extremely pedantic about the rules and calling a judge, often try to win by getting your opponent disqualified. Oh, yeah, that's what it means.
This card was also... Tikaboo was...
Roll the roller
What
dog.
you did wrong when playing. Okay, what did I do wrong? What was I doing wrong in deck building? What was I doing wrong in playing? All that.
Let me see those Link
Add
monsters
here
again.
Instead of something like Mock. And then, opponent has... It clipped. A lot of people refer to... So, this...
Goliath,
instead, so
2 Knuckle Dusters.
PSA about Mountain Smasher as part of your turn.
Seriously, wow. Wow, seriously. Oh, seriously. Okay. So, he doesn't play Earth Slicer or Orchest Evening Star. He plays everything else. He does not play Cleefort Genius. The other cards I'm not going to play. The other ones were 2 copies of Zeus, which you can't do in Master Duel, and then a Link Karibo, which I'm not going to play. What's the spell card besides Chalice and MD? Chalice. Heavy Forward. Urgent Schedule. Clockwork Knight. Oh, Clockwork Knight. It's probably this one. This card's relatively new. You use it in order to search out Earth Machine. Hello, Mr. Logs. How goes the Machina time? Shut up. Okay, so now I need to learn the optimal combos. So this is the spreadsheet for optimal combos. How does this work? Ooh, there's replay videos on here. Ooh. Actually running Power Sync Stone? I have to. Damn, that's a lot of upstart goblins. Let's fast forward. Harvester. Search out Brutal Dozer. Goliath. Dozer into Slicer. They go into River Stormer. Bullet Train, another Goliath. It comes back, they go to another Goliath, and they go into Ballista, search out Box. Box, search out Tunneler. Trigger Tunneler. Use that one to bring out that, and they go into Anger Knuckler. Shuffle back all their extra deck monsters to draw 2 cards. That's their combo. Huh. Harvester. Let's see this one. Nice end board. Okay. Harvester number 2. Search out Brutal Dozer. 1 Link Monster Pass. Yeah. Okay. Ancient Gear Ballista. Box to search out Tunneler. Road Roller. Search out Bullet Train. Special Bullet Train. Dust Knuckler. Send back all the extra deck monsters. Draw 2. Brutal Dozer. What? I don't get it. 1 card combos. Metal Cruncher. Let's take a look at Metal Cruncher. Metal Cruncher, search out Brutal Dozer. Bullet Train. Special Bullet Train. Goliath. Bring it back. Ancient Gearbox. Do any of these combos still work if one of the Goliath gets Ash or Unicorn? Good question. Draw 2, and then you just combo from there? Okay, combo with Box Harvester. Oh, if you have Box in hand. Holy shit, that sucks. Okay. Search Brutal Dozer. Goliath. Oh, okay. So they just search out Tunneler instead of the Slicer. Okay, Tribute. Return 5 to draw 2. Morning chat logs. Who's the chat logs? Ballista. Wait, how did they get Ancient Gear Box back into their deck? I missed that. How did they put Box back into their deck? Why, like, instead of something like a board breaker, would you go into a Rorodon or something? Why? I have no idea why they are so obsessed with, like, going into that Link 2. Metal Cruncher Plus. 1 card combos. Road Roller. The End Board. Discord link. Negate. So this one sends us into Regulus, huh? Okay, Harvester. Brutal Dozer. Goliath. Road Roller. 2 Goliaths and 2 Ballista. Ancient Gearbox to search out Tunneler. Tunneler special. Bring back Road Roller to go into that card to search out Regulus. Then return all the extra cards with Tunneler. Wait, when did they get Tunneler in the grave? Okay. Oh, so you can check which end board you want. So if we want Regulus on field... Diricane, Engrave... Furnaceless make the deck 10 times better. Is it all over if Harvester gets negated? It looks like it. But they have so many other cards and stuff. Discard, support links. What the hell are these? This is so in-depth. Holy shit. What's this site? I'll copy paste it. There's so much work put into the... Yeah, there is so much work put into this spreadsheet. Holy moly. Holy cannoli. You can go into Champion Sargaz? Holy cannoli. I want to see how they go into Champion Sargaz. With Trencher. PayPal. Goliath with Harvester. What a good way to show replays, too. There's a tab for MD combos. Is there? I mean, you can just do the combos now because all these cards are MMD, aren't they? Gear frame. I don't play the Machina cards in this version of the deck. This is useless to me. Misk combos, Vernislith combos, Master Duel combos, Pure Super Heavy Samurai combos, Resources, Glossary, Master Duel combos. Oh, you can end on Barone? How? How? Redeployment, I don't know. Draw 7. Holy moly. I have FTK Earth Machine Vernislith video. Want to see? How do you FTK with Earth Machines? Despot. Loop Gustav 4 times. Oh. Yeah, I guess I would do it. Karakuri. Ooh, Auroradon. Despot 007. TG Hyper Librarian. Karakuri. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh. Barone. Holy shit. Damn, imagine how many bricks they have in this deck. Alright, I think I can play some Earth Machines now. I think I'm a genius. Do 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 boo do boo 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 boo. 11 upstarts. That is a lot of upstart goblins. Okay. Protector. We need an Earth Protector because we're playing Earth Machines or Regulus. The dual field. We need the Crusty field because we're Earth Machiners. We want Regulus, this guy, and Skill Drain. Regulus, your boyfriend? Charu. Okay, an hour and a half in, I can finally do my first duel. Season 23 has begun. Sheesh. All you need to do is craft some more upstarts and you'll be a true genius. Replace Ding with something though if you cut Anchor Drill. Replace ding? What's a ding? Use the Mikonko sleeve. So you can OTK an empty field and your opponent passes when they see the sleeves. Dengursu? Replace Dengursu with something if you cut Anchor Drill? Oh. Holy shit, this hand's awful. I drew into box. This is the worst hand ever. At least I have skill drain. That's good. Sheesh, I can't believe I drew into my Garnet on the first goddamn turn. First duel. Okay. This is better. Contribute 1 Earth Machine, special summon this card in defense position. Special summon a monster from the deck. We can go into Doomdozer. Shit. Infinite Impermanence. I should have put it into attack position. Infinite Track Slicer. Weakest card in the deck. It's the card you never want to draw into. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, target 1 Xyz monster you control, attaches card material. You can only use it once per turn. An Xyz monster's original type machine has an effect. This card can't be destroyed by card effects. Neat. Battle phase time. Nice effect. Yeah, no effects will be had today. Why don't you set the chalices? Because I have skill drain. Also, I'm afraid of like evenly matched and like Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay, holy shit, they bricked. Usually when they brick like this, it means they have a shit ton of hand traps. Scrap Recycler. I can use this to send Slicer to the grave. Response? I know it's gold, but what are they cooking? Good question. Imperm number 2 is coming, basically. Roller. Response. I'm curious what they're playing. I have no idea. They've only used Imperm and nothing else. When is the Duel Link stream coming? I haven't played Duel Links in a while. In a hot second. Okay, response. When's the Rush Duel stream coming? Never. I can finally play. I can go into Ballista. Oh, I locked my zone. Ballista. Let's search out. Oh, fuck. Boxes in the grave. Oh, no. I forgot. You looked up how to play Gene Raiders and never played them? Yes, I did. They released new support shortly after, which made all of the stuff I learned useless. Hey, it's a 2K beater. This 4-turn clock go crazy. True. Master one with red eye sounds like a base stream. Yeah, I don't see how that happens. Add a Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. What? Constellar Shirtaran? They had a Vegas set? What are they playing? You don't play Constellars and Stellar Knights together? Special summon. One Constellar or Stellar Knight monster from your hand or graveyard. Target Constellar monster you control increases level by 1 or 2. If this card's in the graveyard, you can banish a Constellar monster from your graveyard. Add this card to your hand. The new support says other knights? Otherwise? Oh, okay. I don't know what the new support does. I just know they have it. So you can actually play Constellars and Stellar Knights together now? Wow, that's crazy. This card is XC summoned. You can target one Stellar Knight and or one Constellar card in your graveyard. Add them to your hand. You can banish one Stellar Knight and or Constellar monster from your hand or deck and detach one material from this card. Toll Mice also got unbanned, so that's cool. True. Target one Constellar monster, split some extra deck one Stellar Knight or Constellar XYZ monster with a different rank by using that XYZ monster as you control as material. This is treated as an XYZ summon. Transfer its materials over to that monster. You can use effect once per turn. Ooh, M7, Tolmai. Battle of the beat sticks. I can beat this stick harder. 2.7k? No, Clockwork Knight is gonna make sure I can... Damn. All of my chalices, huh? And destroy. And if you do, change your opponent's attack monster to 0. We'll target this card, and then this card, and it's not gonna do anything. I'm just clicking buttons. Battle phase. It is the battle phase. We should be able to do this because Forbidden Chalice does extra effects. Look, it's strong enough now. Wow. The attack stat portion actually being useful. Entering the damage step. I didn't even wait for the damage step. I just used it at attack declaration. This is a competitive game of Yu-Gi-Oh right here, right? I've never seen such competitive gameplay before in my life. Ballista control. Yeah, pretty much. Another one. Unless they can pop my skill drain, they're not gonna do nothing. Why can't I find games like this? Are you in gold? Constellar M7. Oh, shit. They don't know I have another Forbidden Chalice, do they? Oh shit, they can go into something even stronger. Oh, that's not stronger. No, they can't. I can just use Forbidden Chalice because I drew all 3 copies. Oh no. They do have an Omni Negate in their deck, don't they? They can just use that. Special summon a Tellarknight monster from your deck. That's not going to help. Say goodbye to Exodia. Yeah, but are they ready for the 3rd chalice? Oh, I guess they avoided it getting destroyed by battle. Okay. Tunneler. Special summon this card in defense position. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target 5 earth machines, and then draw 2 cards. Or I can normal summon this card in attack position. And it's stronger than Ancient Gear Ballista, who only has 1500 attack. Then I won't have to rely on my Forbidden Chalice eyes anymore. Oh my god, I can use Goliath to send to the graveyard, and then still have a card in the field, and then I can draw 2 cards, and then hopefully I draw into something I can use. And I can do the next turn. So, what are the Machina cards? I don't really have too many of them. Except you won't, because skill drain? Yeah. I'm basically in beatdown mode right now. I'm an Earth Machine expert. This is just worse True Dracos? Oh my god, that sounds so true. This is just stun? I like stun. I mean, right now, this is literally just a stun game, you're right. But that's because I drew, like, the worst possible hand ever. And my opponent negated my only, like, starter. So what I'm trying to say is it's not my fault. Because now I have a 2700 attack beater on the board. Holy moly. You guys both bricked? It looks like it. Wow, what does this one do? If you control its Constellar monster, except Constellar Sidious, special summon this card from your hand. Oh. During your main phase, you can add a Constellar spell trap from your deck to your hand. You only select once per turn. A Constellar Xyz monster that has this effect and gains this effect. If this card battles a light or dark monster before damage calculation, you can banish that monster. Whoa, that's a really good card. You both stared at each other for 3 turns. Yes. That is true. I need to deal damage. 93% win rate. I don't think they mean it as like a normal summonable card. But I need to push for damage. I have my Forbidden Chalice to save my Maxi. Wow, I can't believe so many people play this card. Whew. Battle phase? Oh my god, they're actually attacking into it. This is game over. Oh, they have the Omni Negate. Oh, this still works out. And if you do destroy the card, then draw 1 card. You got nice Omni Negate Bozo. Called by. Oh my god, I won. It's game over. Maxi. Normal summon Maxi to win. Dude, if I didn't normal summon that Maxi, they probably would have like kept playing. It was literally the thing that pushed for game. This is why Maxi should be banned? Yeah, I think this is why they keep calling for it to be banned. What does Lyrian do? This card is always treated as a Constellar card. If a Teller Knight or Constellar monster is normal summoned to your field except Teller Knight Ilaria, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is summoned, you can add a Teller Knight spell from your deck to your hand. You can only use each of the effects once per turn. Wow, that's really good. 3 Shatra is crazy. Which one's Shatra? Oh, this one? Yeah, the level 3. The level 3 no one ever used because it was level 3. When the archetype needed it to be level 4 or 5. Well, Earth Machines worked. What can I say? Can you tell the pink pickle balls joke? Don't you mean the pink ping pong ball joke? Cross sheep. 100% win rate Earth Machine deck. At the moment, that's exactly what it is. Ooh. Look. Look. Look what I drew into again. My Garnet. Wow, again. Amazing. Guys, I drew into my Garnet again. What do I even send to the grave with Scrap Recycler? Ash Blossom? You stupid bitch. You should have saved that for my Brutal Dozer. You absolute buffoon. Oh my goodness gracious. The buffoonery is off the charts. Special summon. All of them would just do this. I'm not sure why they do this though. Auto Ash like a clown. Literally clown-like behavior. Summon Regulus to avoid the Nibiru. I don't wanna special summon. We will choose Scrap Recycler. Will perish then. Wait, doesn't this discard to special summon? You can only use one of the following effects per turn. During your main phase, quick effect, send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Then target a level 10 machine monster to graveyard. Special summon defensive with negates effect. God damn it, it has to be a level 10 machine. Oh, fuck. I didn't know it worked that way. Use cards in your graveyard. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon it. You have no level 10s. True. I should have just went into the level 5. They quit? You effed up the combo? Well, they interrupted me. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. Check their deck. They couldn't get past a single Regulus. We understand literacy is hard when you're playing solitaire. They weren't letting me do the combo. I forget what the combo is though. Holy shit. A third box. Are you kidding me? How? How do I draw my Garnet every single goddamn duel? You gotta be fucking kidding me. How many Machina cards? Like one? This is why I hate playing decks that have garnets. Replace it with a non-glossy. Play 3 of your garnets so you never open them. Oh my god, genius. Simmer down logs? No, I'm gonna get worked up and I'm gonna get upset. Something happened in the game to make your one of garnets in your hand. I kept drawing my garnets in my B Trooper deck. Me too. Special summon. Discard. Special summon Regulus. Now all of my plays are protected. Goliath. Can I do anything else from here? Not really. Did Roller get you to play Earth Machines? Yes. Even though I've done the combo a total of 0 times. Set 1 pass. Ooh, yes, I want to negate that. What? Black feather. That does nothing. Ooh, Vata. During your main phase, you can send this card from your field to the graveyard along with one other Blackwing monster. Yes, let's negate Vata. End phase. Scrap recycler. Opening 3 boxes in a row is a 0.81% chance. Don't you mean 100% chance? How would you want to bet I'm going to open another one on my next turn? Divine Wrath? Holy crap. Normal summon, recycler. Recycler effect. I have Trencher in the grave. Should I just send Tunneler? Bring out this card right here. Special summon. Target a scrap monster in your graveyard. Special summon it, then destroy 1 card you control. If face-up scrap monster is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon a scrap monster from your deck, then destroy 1 card in the field. Let's get rid of these 2, I guess. Scrap Wyvern. Target a scrap monster in your graveyard, special summon it, then destroy one card you control. Scrap recycler. You missed the activation window for it? Fuck. I thought I'd be able to do that. I have Tunneler in the grave. How come I can't do this? How come I have no other cards to use? Oh, it's a fucking win effect. Why did none of you guys tell me it was a win effect? Is this the base going second OTK version or the current Citadel Pass? What's Citadel Pass? No, this is Skill Drain Pass. What are you talking about? Because you missed timing? How come none of you guys told me it was a win effect? I mean, I knew that. I just forgot. But you should have reminded me, otherwise I was going to make a mistake. Oh, wow. They're totally bricked up right now. Ooh, they can't do anything. I can't do anything. 2 monsters, including a scrap monster. I need one more Earth Machine in the grave so I can use my card to draw 2. I can't get anything in the grave. When mocking a monster with a different name from your hand or deck, and if you do, destroy the target monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target 3 spell traps. I know you stream. I thought you were just a top 10 guy. Yeah, I stream occasionally. Crap. I have this card. That's why he killed his own card, so he can use Twin Stars. Uh-oh, Black Winged Dragon. While you control this card, it has to be destroyed by card effect specifically. Okay. Oh, I guess I can destroy this. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, end turn, pass. Is this the Blackwing starter deck? Is it? No, I think they added Divine Wrath on purpose. Citadel. Trigger, Scrap Raven. This shouldn't cause it to miss timing, right? Oh, no. Oh, it's a then. You can special summon a scrap monster from your deck, then destroy 1 card on the field. Fuck, that does cause it to miss timing. Why can't it just say and? If it just said and, it would be fine. Why is it a then? I didn't want to read the card. I was scared. Maxi? Can I go into something if I summon Maxi? 2 machines, 2 machines, 2 earth machines. Target a scrap monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Oh my god, I can finally use my cards! Scrap Wyvern, special summon Scrap Recycler. Then destroy 1 card you control. Cannot activate the effect. But I can activate these cards' effects. Because I finally used Scrap Wyvern correct. Do you have the Earth Charmer? No. Not that it'd be useful versus Blackwings. Scrap Wyvern. Select a monster special summon from your deck. And destroy a card. And miss timing. Yes. Thanks. Thanks for letting me miss timing. Roll, roller, doll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put box back in my deck. Are you fucking kidding me? I drew into it. Again. I can finally search it. What the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? How? How is it every single time? This is ridiculous. Holy crap. They just don't want me to search out box for my deck this duel. They're just like, fuck you, don't do it, fuck you, you know. Yeah, special summon. Oh my god, we can go into a big bitch. Are you even using engine this deck, or are you just using Ancient Gear Box? Could do Machina Infinite Track? No, Box is in every single version of this goddamn deck. It is a good card, it's just totally a card you don't ever want to draw into, you know? I just keep drawing it every single duel. How? How does this happen every duel? Holy crap. Well, I gotta go. I'll play more Earth Machines next time. This is almost as sad as Crazy Box rolling 1 6 times in a row. I think the chances of drawing into box 4 times like that is a little bit lower than rolling 1 6 times in a row. Because, like, there's 40 cards in the deck. At least, like, 30 when I was drawing it the second time. The chances of drawing the same one-of card 4 times, like, immediately, as soon as I put it back in the deck, that's some bullshit. 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 Who's streaming right now? No one else is streaming? I guess that's why they were rating me. Goodbye, Mr. Logs. Goodbye, Mr. Logs. Oh, we're gonna go to Gimme VT because she's like a horror streamer. Vince, North Yagami, Hard Leg. I want to send you guys to Grimmy VT. She's this new VTuber I found who's pretty great. Hope your throat feels better. It won't. Not if I keep screaming at drawing box in all of my opening hands. Anyways, goodbye.